Hey, Random Adventures 2.0, where are we at and what are we doing? Well, where we're at, we're at a high spot, right? Where are we at, Stitch?
We're at Devil's Playground.
Oh, and we got snow, so we're at Devil's Playground, and that's halfway, about a little more than halfway up.
Oh, way more halfway. We're only 2 miles from the top.
Where are we going? We're going to Pikes Peak. We came up through the entry gate with everything and then started driving. I got some footage of that. We had a lot of, we were in the trees, so we're above tree line now. And there is some big drop overs on the way up here, isn't there, Stitch?
Yeah, there are a few.
Yeah, and I was on the passenger side and I looked out the window. I know. There's a little bit of a...
There's a big.
Oh, that is really awesome down through there. But Stitch and I are he's planning on taking me all the way to the top, to the summit, and we're going to take a look at some of the stuff on the very top. My first time ever up here, Stitch. How many times you been up here?
I don't know.
Too many to count.
I've hiked up here several times. I've driven up here bringing friends and stuff. A few more times.
And you were just telling me about down there on the other side of the trail.
Actually, the trail goes right below, kind of where we're standing. We're up above it, but the trail kind of comes down off of this kind of cliffy area, wraps around, comes up. Right.
So we're above tree line, and well, we'll show you a little bit more about where we're standing at, and Stitch is going to explain what we can see way out there in the past. There's a whole mountain range out there, so a lot more to come. So right over there, Stitch, that's where you were saying about the trail that comes out of the crags?
Well, yeah, down on the other side, so it's the backside of Pikes Peak. So if you wanted to climb Pikes Peak from the backside, this is the route you'd take along this path. Yeah, so once again, we're at Devil's Playground. We're almost to the top of Pikes Peak, but this is a good place to stop. This is actually an unnamed 13er, so if at the top of those rocks up there, that would be your high point for if you're a 13er collector, which some people do. People collect 14ers, people collect 13ers. This would be one of them.
We're making our way up to the summit, and you can see the switchback that we came across over there, but Stitch just said pretty barren up here. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah. Lot of boulders.
Marmots.
Great view. Boy, this was a good day to pick to come up. Little clouds.
Well, I'm kind of driving right now, so I'm not going to look around if that's all right with you.
No, that's fine. No, yeah.
Not a time to be lollygagging.
Don't lollygag. Yeah, keep your eye on the road.
Particularly right here.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a drop off.
Not a good lollygag.
You said there's a race that comes up through here?
Yeah.
And they...
Pikes Peak Hill Climb.
Pikes Peak Hill Climb.
Yeah, all different classes, motorcycles, cars, electric cars, trucks.
Wow, and they race to the top?
Well, it's a timed event. So,
oh.
Yeah, whoever ends up with the fastest time wins.
Oh my goodness, did anybody ever go over the edge?
Lots of times.
Lots of times? Yeah. Oh, not good.
Oh, look at this edge right here.
Oh man, that is an edge.
It's a little bumpy right in here. The interesting thing is this has recently been paved. I don't, maybe recent within a decade or so, but it used to be dirt from before Devil's Playground, so they had to race the dirt the rest of the way. But you're almost there, Tony.
All right. So we got a really nice visitor center up here at the summit. Now the visitor center was just recently built. In times past that you were up here, there was no visitor center, right?
No, there's a visitor center. This is a new one.
But this is a new one.
Yeah.
So I saw in a video a couple years back, I think it was Jay Wanders Out came up in here, and there was no visitor center that wasn't under construction. It was under construction at the time. But it's a beautiful visitor center. Gives you a good view on the inside too. So we're going to take a look inside. Oh, there it goes.
Yep, it's the Cog Railway.
And so there's a station down there, and people get on a...
There's a station up here.
Okay.
Around the corner.
And then there's one at the bottom.
In Manitou Springs, yes.
Okay.
So, yeah, you can take the train up here. You can drive the drive like we did today. You can hike up here, either from the Bar Trail or from Crags, or you can bicycle up here.
Oh, boy.
On the road. You can't walk on the road, though.
Okay.
So.
Only bike.
Yeah, you can bike on the road, but you can't walk up the road.
One of the things that they say that is up here is there's donuts. Stitch was telling me there's a donut up here.
Yeah.
What does it go by?
It's a donut.
It's a donut.
It's just a donut.
Donut, a summit donut.
I guess, I don't know. People come in here and try to buy a donut. You can smell them.
I do smell them.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Over on this side of the visitor center, this gives us a really good look at the drop-off center for the cog rail that people are taking up to the summit and then catch a ride back down once they're all finished. Yeah, that's a great option. So I would call this the upper deck. Great viewing areas.
Yeah.
So they got the railing.
Well, if you look down there, that's Garden of the Gods. See it down there?
Oh yeah, way down there.
Yep, that's where we went when you were out here last time.
So just on the other side of that is Colorado Springs.
Yeah, mostly Colorado Springs is down there. You could see Prospect Lake over there, but the Springs, the downtown area, is a little bit closer in. That's Colorado Springs Airport.
Okay.
And also Peterson Space Force Base.
All right.
Over there. Trying to pick out, I can see my house from here. It's over there. Yeah.
Oh, very cool.
No, I can't pick it out, but I know about where it is.
Right.
And that's Rampart Reservoir. See it over there, Tony.
Okay.
Okay, and that's where we're camping Wednesday night.
All
We're
right.
gonna be down there on the near side, camping at about 9,000 feet.
Very nice.
And you can see the aspens are getting going out there.
Okay, so that's all the yellow going through
Yep.
all the mountains there.
You can kind of see it in the valley over here. It's filling out down this way with the aspens. They start to fill in the valley. So they're turning. They're not quite there yet, but they are at higher elevations. They turn a little sooner just because it's colder earlier. Might be people coming out. Nope.
So you can get donuts and other stuff. Stitch, actually, I was looking for him. He went, what'd you find there, Stitch?
What?
Ah,
You
Summit
want one?
donut. No, I'm carnivore. I can't do that. But thank you.
More for me.
All right. It's good stuff.
Yep.
Smells really good.
Tastes good too. Yeah, this used to be an old weather station originally. And then they shut the weather station down, I think 1888, and it became a summit house. So if you climb Pikes Peak, this is a place you could bail out at the top or get a little respite.
Oh, very cool. So they just preserved the one wall as a landmark.
I guess.
Yeah. So there's a old weather station, and then right next to the Pikes Peak Visitor Center. So there's a little closer look at the cog rail. There is no cog rail up here at this moment, but I'm sure there's one that's going to come up soon. We might see one before we leave this summit, but we're actually not at the summit. So this is the on and off drop off for the cog rail. And if you look, Right over here is a live cam. So you can go on to a website, just say Summit, Pikes Peak Summit live cam, and that's one of the live cams that you will see. And you can catch the rail out at different times. And they've got them placed at different areas around the park or summit. All right, so here we are at the summit. So when we were at the visitor center, we weren't at the summit. So, ooh, they even got a marker right here at the summit. Oh, this is really great. I know March a year ago, we tried to get up here, but it was snowed in when I was here last time. So, man, this is really great finally being able to get up here. Really appreciate it, Stitch. Man, 14,115 feet. That's the highest I've ever been. Well, I think it's time to get off this mountain. What do you say? All right, here we go. All right, we're heading down the mountain. So I filmed the whole way down the mountain. I had 40 minutes. It took us 40 minutes to get down. It's a lot quicker to get up to the top, because on the way down, you've got to really watch your speed because you got gravity pushing you as well. And that's why they have a mandatory stop on the way down to get your brakes checked. They actually use a heat gun to check your brakes. And if they're too hot, they make you pull over to the side. But you can see we just dropped about 2,000 foot of elevation. And so from 14,000, and this is right around 12,000, you can see all the trees that are starting to appear again. So we're back into the tree line as we wind our way back down the mountain with the switchbacks. But just looking up there, you can see all the snow still on the mountain. So there was no snow up until just 2 days ago. They had a little bit of snow, but from this point forward, this time of year, you're going to see a lot of snow. So these two cars in front of us, they were riding their brakes the whole way down. So I think we're pulling up to the monitoring station here, and you can see the guy. Oh yeah, there he is. So he's checking the first guy's brakes, and let's see what he does here. Yeah, he's got to go into the parking lot and give it a wait until they cool off, and then he's able to go a little further. Let's see what he's doing. So these two cars in front of us, like I said, they were really riding their brakes down. So Stitch and I could actually smell them. Yeah, let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's got to pull in there too.
Doing pretty good. That was all right. How many people are you catching?
Oh, I'd say probably 25% of cars
Pretty
have
much.
brakes overheating at some degree.
I'm following them. They're about to get brake lights on, and I can smell their brakes, and
Yeah,
I'm like,
and you're
well,
obviously doing the right thing.
well, I'm a repeat offender. So
Have a good one.
thanks, fellas. Appreciate it.
Stitch has got good brakes.
I do.
Yep. Knows how to handle his vehicle. A lot of people don't, though, do they?
No, apparently not.
25% of the people that come down
Yep.
riding their brakes.
And then they give them a timeout. They got to pull over in the parking lot and wait.
Yeah. Don't be that person.
Don't be that person.
Yeah. Oh, we're getting into some aspens now. Yeah, I would say in another couple of weeks, these will be in full color. Yeah, you can still see some green in them. Well, we're going to go ahead and get off this mountain, and I'll talk to you once we're back into Colorado Springs. Alrighty, talk to you soon. Boy, this is a beautiful drive. Yeah, it is. Hey, we're back down off the summit, back into Colorado Springs. Here we are. So, Stitch, thanks a lot for bringing me along.
Sure.
Yeah.
You didn't die, so that's good.
That's a good thing.
I didn't die. So we didn't drive off the side of the road.
Right. Well, he was driving.
And we didn't get a timeout for overheated brakes, so that was all positive.
That was a good thing. Yeah, so 14,115 feet, back down to about 7,000, right?
No, we're down lower than that.
Lower than that?
Yeah. I'd say we're probably we're probably around 5 right here.
Okay, well, my ears popped a couple times, so we're all good. All right, well, I'm going to say goodbye, and Stitch and Tony,
Adios.
adios, adios. Thanks for coming along, and we'll see you on the next one. Tony and Stitch 2.0 out.